Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lori, the Frugal Mom, in case this is your first time here. Um, and I'm kind of in my feels tonight. It's a video about, um, being a mom, or a parent, dads too. You know, my oldest child, my daughter, she is going to be 18 soon, and this is her senior year of high school. And I have a friend whose youngest child, she's 18, she's going to be going away on a mission. And I have another friend whose um, only child is going to be going into the service. So lots of little birdies flying free from the nest, and my goodness, it just has me thinking about a lot of things. You know, wow, I mean, it seems like the day that I found out that I was pregnant, and I was so overjoyed that there was 2 lines on that pregnancy test, and all the fertility struggles before, just praying for a baby, and then all of my dreams came true on that day. And then I was so cautiously optimistic because I had had troubles before, throughout the whole pregnancy, really, you know, but it's just wild to me because I just remember that day finding out that I was pregnant, and I just had a happiness like I can't even describe. And then dealing with the pregnancy, oh gosh, the morning sickness, the all day long sickness, the fatigue. Oh, um, hopefully some of you didn't have that. The cravings, the aversions. I'm telling you, my first child, she should have been born holding a salami and provolone sandwich. Because I ate so much salami and provolone, and I didn't eat any processed meat before that pregnancy for years. Oh my gosh, I mean, there was days where I would go through mostly provolone, but I could go through like a quarter of a pound of provolone in a day, and I guess that's good because there's a lot of calcium. And then with my second child, I craved peanut butter and jelly and milk and yogurt. Like, I must have eaten like, oh gosh, like 3 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches every day. And I must have like downed like a quart of milk or more every day. But again, I guess it's not bad because of the calcium. But I also ate a lot of yogurt, so that was good. So I'm surprised he didn't come out holding a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Um, but my daughter loves salami, and my son loves peanut butter and jelly. So there you go. um, Anyway, I digressed, but gosh, I remember all the cravings and all the issues that came with each pregnancy, watching my belly grow, and just feeling the babies move for the first time and talking to them inside my belly, and then leaving the house with 2 different socks on. Oh my gosh, my feet swelling so bad with my first pregnancy that I couldn't wear closed shoes. I had to wear like, God, they were like the Skechers slip-ons. Oh my gosh. And then I remember the one day I had one pair of sneakers that actually fit by my 8th month, and I stepped in dog poop outside my house getting out of my car. Somebody had let their dog do their business on our lawn. I was so upset. I was like, this is the only pair of shoes that I own that fit. And then I actually had to go to the shoe store with my then husband and buy a pair of those open-backed clog type Skechers sneakers that I'm talking about. But I had to go on my slippers because there was no coming back from what I stepped in, trust me. But I remember that so clearly, and just being so unwieldy with the size of my tummy, especially with my son. Oh my gosh. Um, he was a big baby. But both beautiful babies. And then the day that they were born, and there's nothing like that connection when you get to hold your baby for the first time. It is the most amazing feeling ever. And then you get to go home with them and be their mom. And yeah, it's not easy in the beginning, especially with your first child, because, okay, you read the books, right? You may have been good with children all your life, and your friends' kids and relatives and things like that, but there's nothing like having your own child for the first time, and you just don't want to mess it up, right? And especially if you had somewhat of a not so great childhood, you don't want to go down that path, right? And so you're learning, it's constantly learning how to take care of this baby, know what they need, and each baby's so different, and then there's just things about our children that we know, like intuitively. Like I always knew something was a little bit different about each one of my children, and it turns out that I was right, and we all are. We all know our children best, right? And that bond that you form with them, it's just so incredible. And gosh, I always say that having children is like watching your heart walk outside your body. There's just no love like it. And no matter what I do in my life for the rest of my life, having my children and being their mother, I know it sounds corny, but it really will be the best thing that I ever did in my life. I love them that much. And I just can't believe that we're already this far along on our journey. Oh my goodness, I wish that we never had to let go. I just hope that I'm preparing my son well enough for when he'll eventually leave the nest. I know he might be here a little bit longer, and that's okay. He'll get to be where he needs to be eventually. And I pray that I prepared my daughter well enough as she begins to, um, think about leaving the nest. She's doing so great. She is neurodivergent as well as my son. They both have different issues. Um, she has Asperger's, or what they used to call Asperger's. She has anxiety and OCD, and she is undergoing treatment for that. It's been a struggle for her, but she's overcoming, and she's learning how to deal with it. She works. She is doing homeschooling through the school district, and she is taking college courses. I am so proud of her, the person that she's becoming. She's pretty amazing. She's funny. She's well read. She's just so intelligent and well spoken. And she is just a great writer. She's an avid reader. And, you know, just so incredibly proud. I can't even really describe it. My son, he is sensitive, very passionate. And, sometimes those feelings get the better of him. I'm a highly sensitive person too, so I understand where he's coming from. And so it's not easy for him, and he's a work in progress, and he'll be in my nest a little bit longer probably, but that's okay. That's what we do as moms, right? So, for all my moms who are in their feelings like me, and their children are reaching this age where they're about to leave the nest, I see you, I hear you, I feel you. You're all in my thoughts. Oh my goodness. What are we going to do when these babies leave the nest? I've often said that, I don't know who needed who more. They needed me or I needed them. They changed my life for the better. And it's truly been an honor being their mom. And I just look forward to the future with them. See, they're not really leaving us. They're just evolving, and our relationships with them will evolve. Just like my relationship with my mom evolved, and I'm sure all your relationships with your moms did too. My mom and I, we could be like oil and water when I was growing up, and it wasn't always easy because of the way things were. But when I was an adult and I moved out of the house after I got married, she was my best friend. I talked to her every day, sometimes for hours. My phone would be ringing as I was putting my key in the door when I got home. And I miss her a lot even to this day. And I just hope that I'm, making those kind of bonds, or I've made those kind of bonds with my children. So I'm thinking of you guys. And I hope that you're all having a great Friday night. I am one tired little mama, like I said before, and I am just relaxing in bed with my kitties. And I will talk to you guys later. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm sending love from New Jersey.